Alright, we have reached the elite rank, baby! Unfortunately, there are no events we can do for the elite rank. However, that's not a bad thing, because we now have just 2 rows of crashes to go. We've got the crashes of tier 9 and the crashes of tier 10. And I think at this point I might as well get those done, because then it means one side of the game will pretty much be finished. And it will have taken me 10 episodes to get there. You know what? I'm okay with that. So let's look and see what we have. Okay, so it looks like our crash is at Central Route. I will check Eastern Bay to be sure. Yeah, okay, it is just Central Route. Okay. We'll start with Central Route. Double Racker. Let's go. So, to start tier 9, 6 million is our gold target, 4 million the silver, and 2 million the bronze. Where's it going to be? Looks like it's going to be all the way down there. I think this is similar to the other one we did here at Central Route, except for saying that time we were using... Actually, you know what? I haven't got a picture of the van yet, I don't think, so I might actually do that. I think I'll actually get a picture of the van whilst I'm here, because I haven't done that yet. We'll get this thing in blue as well, because why not? Okay, I think that should do it. So we're using the C150 van. Okay, for the buses, that probably didn't work. I don't think. I failed to slot through them. No, that didn't work. Trying again. I am forgetting how to crash properly. And I missed the truck that time. Or maybe I didn't. Although I did miss it on the crash breaker, however. So that probably doesn't help. Unless this manages to help me. And it does. As I get the gold right there. And my target car was also involved, which makes it even better. I got it right this time. So maybe I can do more. And nope, the game is not giving it to me. Oh well. Still, I did get 8 million. I just needed to make that one adjustment and then I was home free. Only took me 7 minutes to get that one, so I'm alright with it. I did get 2 million over my gold target, so it's cool. I did what I had to do. Now let's move on to our next one. And you'll also notice that since we've reached the top rank, we no longer have to worry about gaining stars anymore in terms of leveling up, because we've reached the top level. Or top rank, I should say. So let's get on with the other 4. So that's our first one. Now let's go and look for our second one. Okay, it's not Eastern Bay. It's Lone Peak. Drive-Thru Destruction 2 is what me thinks. Okay, so we are doing this one again. Drive-Thru Destruction 2. Exactly the same as what we did before. Literally and figuratively. as it's 6 million the gold, 4 million the silver, and 2 million the bronze. You know what I'm going to use this time? I'm going to use the off-road C180. And I'll drive it in green. Because this thing actually doesn't look too bad in green. IMO. Okay. Hopefully this extra speed should do some wonders for me. Maybe. Hopefully. Well, I certainly hope so anyway. Depends on what happens next. I think I should probably hold down the hold down R1 now, just to see if anything else happens. And it doesn't look like it's going to. And nope, it's not going to do it. Well, at least I tried. Let's try that again. I think I did pick a good car for this, but we are going to have to try again. Because I was less than $1 million off. I think I figured out how to do it. I need to hit it from the front, apparently. Okay, holding it this time. I am not going to miss this time. I shoot to hit, and hopefully the hit pays off. Because I need it to pay off. Okay, it did pay off. Although the game decided I was not ready with the crash breaker. Which is a little bit weird. But either way, it doesn't matter. I still got the gold, which is all I care about. And I got less than 9 million from that. 8.978 million to be precise. Or 8.979 million. More or less, give or take. So that's our second one done. Again, star ratings to level up, they don't matter anymore because we've reached the top rank. Okay, 2 zones done, 3 to go. And our next one is at Eastern Bay with, I think that's pronounced Smashimi or something? I think it is Smashimi from what I can tell. Anyway, back to Eastern Bay. Okay, 3 million is the gold target, 1.5 million the silver, and 750k for the bronze. Okay, so what do we have to do here? I think we need to be there. I think what we need to do is cause some damage on top, and then basically just head downwards into the traffic. I think that's what we have to do. And you know what? I think I'll use this thing. I think this thing will probably give me enough damage to get the gold, maybe, is what me thinks. Even though that didn't work. I was supposed to be on the bottom, not on the top. Trying again. I don't know how much damage that's going to cause, but I don't think it's going to cause enough. From what I can see. Guess I can somehow get it right by hitting that container. And maybe I do. Was 3 million the gold target? Okay, it was 3 million. That's fine. Got it right eventually. Oh, that was my target car as well. Okay, good. So now we've got just 2 to go. And more traffic piles in. I got 6.66 million. In other words, I got Satan's number. With how much money I earned. As in, I quite literally dialed 666 to get the gold. Cool and good. Thank you, Satan. And now we have 2 to go for tier 9. Alright, next. It's not Eastern Bay. And I've only done 4 challenges at Eastern Bay, so in terms of finishing the challenge sheets, that one might come last. Central route, none here. Must be Angel Valley. Crash de la Vista, baby. It's almost like hasta la vista. Yes, that is the line everyone knows from Terminator 2. Anyway, Crash de la Vista, baby. 6.5 million is the gold, 4 million the silver, 2 million the bronze. What do I have to do this time? I think that ramp might give me an idea. Although I might have to do something up on this road as well. So I think for this one, let's go with... Actually, yeah, we'll use the saloon we just won. Because why not? Yeah, I think this should work. Even though the lines are a little blurred. That, I don't think worked out very well. Probably not going to get that container, but I think it should at least work to the point where I do get some more damage on the board. Hopefully. So, maybe we do get there. Maybe. I am holding the aftertouch just in case. Okay, we're gonna get the other side now. So it's probably not going to work. At least I got the bronze, though. Can I get the silver? I don't get the silver. Oh, never mind, I do get the silver. There's no third crash breaker. Or second crash breaker, I should say. Anyway, we're trying again. We need the gold. I almost blew up again, but I just avoided it. By the skin of my teeth. And somehow I actually got that truck to explode as well. Okay, maybe this does actually work. Maybe. There's enough vehicles involved at least, so we should have a shot this time. Is what me thinks. It's possible at least, so... Maybe we get this right. Maybe. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. Thank you for showing up, whoever that was. And there's the gold. Come on, get the car, 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 get the car. Okay, I got one car at least. Can I get 10 million? Okay, we got 10 million. We got well over 10 million, in fact. Alright. Crash de la Vista, baby, is now done. And that just leaves us with one to go for tier 9. And afterwards, we have got one tier to go. Okay, one to go. And it's not at Central Route, so it must be Eastern Bay. Right? It is not Eastern Bay. It is Motor City. Jump on the jam again. This is probably jump on the jam too. So 8 million is what we need for a gold, 5 million for a silver, and 1.5 million for a bronze. Oh hey, isn't this the Vanquish car we've now got at our disposal? Something tells me it is. I know exactly what to do from this one because I did it before. I think this should be easy enough. Yep, this is definitely the one that's based off the Vanquish. The Sport C190 Super. I think that's supposed to be orange. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna get a shot of this thing, because this thing actually doesn't look too bad. Plus, I don't think I actually have a real shot of a vehicle yet. Plus, this one looks really good. It looks Aston Martin levels of good is what this car does. So that makes me convinced in saying this is definitely based off a Vanquish. I'm definitely using this thing. I think orange might be the best colour to choose for it. Plus it is another special car, so why not? Okay, how much of the wreck am I going to cause? I hope it's enough. I certainly want it to be enough. But we'll wait and see. And already a crash breaker happened before I set off the crash breaker. Might have been from that container, possibly. I don't know, but someone definitely set off the explosion, and it wasn't me. Must have been one of the containers, is what me thinks. I would say the evidence is pretty damning that it wasn't me who made that first explosion. Although I did make that explosion, so you cannot discredit me for that. And that is the gold achieved first try. Literally and figuratively, gold first try. And that only took me 32 minutes to get through those 5 zones. So now we get to move on to our final tier of crash zones, tier 10. We have done it again. And we've now got a new car at our disposal as well. Cool and good. Let's now go and get it. Alright, 9 tiers done. And now that is pretty much all the crash events of tier 9. Now that leaves us with just 1 to go. Yeah, we're now 3/4 of the way there. So we are 75% done with the game. we've completed 115 events, and we've also won 115 golds. We've now got 50 cars at our disposal with 43 challenges, and in terms of overall damages, as of now, we've reached 825 million, so either we're going to pass a billion when we get to the end, or we're going to come up short of a billion in crash damages. But anyway, there we go. We've now wrecked our way up to rank 10, so that is what we're doing next on Burnout Revenge.